Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 21 of our favorite comeback albums of all time. Each and every day here this month, we're looking at 30 of our favorite albums from bands who are coming back from some kind of adversity. Long bouts of inactivity, broke up completely, reunited, kick-ass album. Lost a key member or a few key members, replaced them with some new folks, knocked it out of the park, or maybe followed up a critically and commercially panned album and righted the ship once again. So today, for day number 21, pick number 21, this is the fifth studio album from this American band. It is their first album in 19 years. Basically, they had reunited a few years ago to start playing some live shows, or a few years before this album in 2016. But this album came out April 24th, 2020. Get it straight, Pete. Produced by the band for Metal Blade Records. Talking about Forever Black by Cirith Ungol. Yes, indeed. This band who has been around since the early 70s. Hard to believe this band has been around in one formation or another since the early 70s, although their first studio album did not come out until 1981. And they were one of these kind of cult underground metal bands throughout the early mid-80s. Broke up, got back together again, released another album, had a couple albums, 3 albums in the 80s, one in the early 90s, and then, like I said, just kind of disappeared for ages and ages and ages. Came back. They've been back ever since, been better than ever. Just released a killer album last year. Of course, for this album, we've got... hold on. Get you the band. Of course, we have Tim Baker on vocals. Robert Garvin on drums and percussion, Greg Lindstrom on guitar, Jim Barrara on guitar, and Jarvis Leatherby on bass. So, Cirith Ungol, for those who have never heard this band, and I'm sure there's going to be folks watching who are like, I've heard that mentioned, but I never actually listened to them. I'm probably missing out. Again, they're one of these bands, underground metal band, but been around for so long. Cult favorites of many. Kind of power metal, early U.S. power metal. It's kind of doom. And you got Tim's very unique, some love it, some don't, vocal style. Lots of big riffing, sizzling guitar solos, epic songs. They're all into the whole fantasy thing. For those who don't know, Cirith Ungol is the name of a mountain pass taken from The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, right? So a lot of their album covers, Michael Whalen does all the album covers. He's the artist for Michael Moorcock, right? So there's all this fantasy type stuff got on this album. You got great songs like Legions Arise and The Frost Monstrame, The Fire Divine, Stormbringer, not the Deep Purple song, Fractus Promisum, Nightmare is a great song, Before Tomorrow, and Forever Black. Just great U.S. metal. Again, slightly doomy, slightly power metal-y, but just they have a sound all their own. Nobody's ever sounded like them. They don't sound like anybody else. Just a cool band. I've loved them from the start, and it's just so good to have them back, better than ever. And I would say, this album and the follow-up album, which came out last year, as good, if not better than some of the early stuff. Because especially their second and third album, I think, are absolutely terrific way back in the day. Their first album is a little kind of raw, not really figuring out things yet. But these last 2 albums stack pretty high right up there. Really, really good stuff. Just really dig this band a lot. And as far as charts go, in Canada, this made it to number 130 on the Canadian charts. Germany, number 11. And on the Swiss charts, made it to number 25. So, not too shabby for a real underground release like this, right? Metal Blade Records, Forever Black by Cirith Ungol. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below. It's my pick for today. What is your pick for today? And we'll see you tomorrow for number 22. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. We'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. I'm heading out to exhibit at a toy fair in Newburgh, New York. Hudson Valley Toy and Collectibles Fair. I'll be there with Wild Bill and Kirk Manning from Comic Book Geezer. So if you're in the area, stop by, say hello. We'll have a table there. Chris Allo will be there as well. He's also got a table. So busy day. But in my absence, you've got Ranking the Albums coming up in just a little while. Rick Labonte and I will be ranking our top 10 favorites from Savoy Brown, the great British blues rock band fronted by the great guitar skills of the late great Kim Simmons. So that's coming up in just a little while, and we'll see you soon. Have a good day, everybody. I'm Pete Pardo. Bye-bye.